Good morning. Um, this is my tribute to Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I decided to pull a couple of quotes from the New York Times obituary and make a couple comments. So they write, by the time two small tumors were found in one of her lungs in December 2018, during a follow-up scan for broken ribs suffered in a recent fall, broken ribs, Justice Ginsburg had beaten colon cancer in 1999 and early-stage pancreatic cancer 10 years later. She received a coronary stent to clear a blocked artery in 2014. So what this tells me about her is she has an incredible resilience and stamina. I mean, any one of those physical ailments would have laid me low. And the fact that she was able to recover time and time again and continue on with her work is astounding to me and says something to me about her character and her energy and her perseverance. So it gives me a lot of respect for her. Another thing that kind of jumped out at me was it said, "You can't spell truth without Ruth," appeared on bumper stickers and t-shirts. This is towards the end of her life. And I thought, I recognize on one level that this is a clever, adoring rhyme. But it also is a meme which penetrated the popular culture, and it speaks to the depth of integrity with Justice Ginsburg carried with her. Everything about her reeks of integrity. I find her to be a straight shooter through and through. You may disagree with her, but you almost certainly will not be deceived by her. And this integrity was so deep that it emerged into the popular culture. You can't spell truth without Ruth. This is one of the cases she argued when she was an attorney in front of the Supreme Court. So, Stephen Weisenfeld's wife, Paula, had died in childbirth, and Stephen sought survivor benefits so he could stay home and raise their child, Jason. After the Supreme Court victory, she won. Ms. Ginsburg stayed in touch with the father and child, and in 1998, she traveled to Florida to help officiate at Jason's wedding. Jason was the child. So this is an incredible blending of the personal and the collective, right? I mean, she was working for the equal rights for the sexes under the law, for all people. And she did not lose touch with the fact that the law is about individual human beings with emotions and longings and flesh and blood. And so after the case was over, she stayed in touch with the family, so much so that when it was time for the son's wedding, she went down to Florida and was part of the wedding. I mean, this is called being a mensch in Yiddish, a real human being. I very much value this kind of compassion and empathy in a leader. And I wanted to say an aside on her strategy. To seek changes in the laws which discriminate against women, she sometimes argued cases in which the law unfairly treated a man. She believed this would help the men on the court see the hypocrisies more easily. In my view, this is a noble application of strategy indeed. The New York Times author sees it as going deeper, and I think they're right about this. For Ms. Ginsburg, something deeper and more radical was at stake. Her project was to free both sexes, men as well as women, from the roles that society had assigned them and to harness the Constitution to break down the structures by which the state maintained and enforced these separate spheres. I mean, this is the beginning of, at least in America, of a widespread understanding of the fact that we're not men and women, we're people who have male qualities and female qualities, assertiveness and receptiveness, right? I mean, to even begin to drop the labeling of the qualities as male and female, they're just qualities. And this is a kind of a teaching that still goes on today. People are still learning to uh, dissolve the layers and layers of conditioning around this, that, boys play football and girls play with toys, or dolls. So this is a profound goal that she had, and was able to bring it grounded into the law in America. It's quite astounding. The playing field of the law, as is true of so many other playing fields, requires strategic thinking, and she participated in that. But this is why integrity and authenticity and dignity are so important, and we all wield power to a certain extent. The outcomes of the use of power depend on the amount of the light qualities of the actor who's deploying the power. And I think that this is a perfect example of that she was a woman of tremendous integrity and empathy, and she used her power wisely. I'm running out of juice, so I'm going to close with this. It seems to me that Justice Ginsberg laid the intellectual pavement in America over which so many future feminists, men's work practitioners, tantrikas, and others could drive their cars. We owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to Justice Ginsberg. And fly high, RBG.